job in putting things together. In closing, I want to thank all of you for coming. We do have wonderful teachers, paraprofessionals. I still don't like that term. They're professionals. People who work in our schools, our superintendent, administrative staff, all of our principals, and the other deans, assistant principals, etc. It seems kind of strange where last year at this point we were really excited about, I think Mr. Hoyt put it really well in terms of a budget that was responsible, begins to recover. There was a third R in there. It wasn't reading, writing, arithmetic, and it was responsive to our needs. And this year, it seems all of a sudden we have so many more needs. In some ways it doesn't make sense. Having been in the business for a long time, the reason we see all these needs is because we've had more people in the schools who are really being able to tell us what those needs are. So essentially, for those years where we were level funded, to some extent we ignored those needs. And so the situation we find ourselves in now is that in order to sustain what we did when we thought we had a good year, is to make sure you come to the next couple of meetings, because that's when we're really going to decide what's going to happen. That's when, to make the mayor's presentation boil down, he'll tell us what he thinks the city council will support, which, from what I'm hearing, not to put a downer on everybody, but will not be the $1.5 million we need to continue level services. We will do what we can to come as close as possible. We've been creative in the past. We've got a lot of innovative people. We've got some wonderful thinkers in the town, in the schools, and we'll figure it out. We've got a pretty good track record of that. But we also need to understand, and I think as Mr. Engelhofer said it best, that we are a community. And the risk we face and the danger I think we face is we feel we're a community. There are other people who essentially are saying, just leave me alone. I don't want to pay any more in taxes, but fix my sidewalk. I don't want to pay any more in taxes, but that kid was out of control on my lawn. I don't want to pay any more in taxes, but it took the fire department too long to get to my house. They can't have their cake and eat it too. And they'll put pressure on the city council to say, why do we need to have our taxes increased? And so ultimately it's going to be up to the city council to make that decision about increasing taxes. All of a sudden the economy's doing well, okay? And yet the people who are in a position to give don't want to give. So which community is it? The community we see here, or the community of people who go out, shut their door, and say, let me go read my Ayn Rand book and leave me alone. And don't bother me for taxes. Don't ask me to buy Girl Scout cookies. Just leave me alone, but fix my street. So let's make sure you come here to find out what the number is, because we'll be dealing with that. Come to the final budget vote in April, when hopefully we'll have members of the council here also, and then make sure you keep letting the council know your feelings, because we can't go backwards. We can't have those 3 children leave our district and not be with their peers. We can't have the Horace Mann School dismantled and run the risk of 50 children dropping out of school. Those graduates are doing very well at the Horace Mann Charter, at the Academy. Those kids are doing really well. We can't afford to do anything that doesn't give every kid in town the opportunity to do the best they can. And if you don't make your voice heard, we run that risk. So thank you for coming. Hope to see you in the next couple of weeks and through June, because this number is going to keep shifting. And I wish that wasn't the message I gave you. I wish we gave you a message that said, it's all gonna happen the way we want it. So you're gonna have to stay on us, stay on top of the situation. So thank you for coming.
Public.
Public hearing is over.